Travis Kelce, the NFL's larger-than-life tight end, Super Bowl winner, and locker room jokester, recently opened up about a nasty habit he ditched, all because of his superstar girlfriend, Taylor Swift. Treated golf courses like his personal bathroom, casually slipping into the bushes for a quick pee during a game. No shame, no fuss, just a guy with a golf club and zero regard for etiquette. It was all fun and games when he was just a football star, unnoticed by the world beyond the fairway. But then he started dating Taylor Swift, the global pop icon whose every move is tracked by paparazzi and dissected by her legion of Swifties. Suddenly, those carefree trips to the trees weren't so carefree anymore. With cameras lurking behind every blade of grass, Travis had to clean up his act. Insiders say he's now hyper-aware, planning his bathroom breaks with the precision of a military strategist, swapping rogue forest pit stops for proper restroom visits like a polished celebrity boyfriend. Picture him on the golf course, probably, Googling discreet restrooms near hole 9 to avoid a tabloid scandal. Taylor hasn't said a peep about it, but, she had something to do with it. Maybe it was a subtle grimace during a golf outing, or a perfectly timed eye roll that screamed, "Really, Travis?" Whatever it was, it worked like a charm. Because if Taylor Swift can get a grown man to stop treating nature like her powers are limitless. Oh, and if you're loving these wild stories, hit that subscribe button for more celebrity tea. But that's not the only thing Travis is rethinking these days. He recently dropped a bombshell on his podcast, calling his 2016 reality show, Catching Kelce, the biggest regret of his life. Even worse than his golf course bathroom saga. Picture this, it's 2016, and Travis, thinking he's living the dream, signs up for a reality show where 50 women compete for his heart. Cameras trailing his every move, like it's a low-budget Bachelor meets Hunger Games. The show was a one-season disaster, but the embarrassment lingers like a bad hangover. On his podcast, Travis cringed as he recalled the chaos, admitting it was a far cry from the rom-com fantasy he'd hoped for. Instead, it was a mess of drama, awkward dates, and cable TV humiliation. He even laughed about how his teammates used to razz him in the locker room, shouting, "Yo, how's episode 3?" while he was trying to focus on plays. Back then, he thought it was all harmless fun, a chance to soak up some fame. But now, years later, he's haunted by the ghost of reality TV past. Realizing those episodes are out there forever, like a digital tattoo, he can't laser off. Despite his criminal justice degree, nothing could have prepared him for the crime against dignity that was Catching Kelce. He joked that barely anyone watched it, which, ouch, but probably true. Meanwhile, Taylor's influence doesn't stop at bathroom etiquette. She's also behind one of the most iconic moments in their love story. Let's set the scene. A balmy Nashville night. A hyped-up crowd at Travis Tight Ends and Friends concert, and out of nowhere, Taylor Swift struts onto the stage in a little black dress, ready to steal the show. The crowd goes wild as she launches into Shake It Off alongside country star Chase Rice, the internet collectively losing its mind. According to Travis, this wasn't some spur-of-a-moment surprise. It was all planned, a perfect couple moment cooked up in advance. On his podcast, his brother Jason tossed him a playful "How'd that even happen?" And Travis, grinning like a kid who just got extra dessert, spilled the tea. Nashville's practically Taylor's hometown. She grew up there, moved there. As a tenso when Travis' tight end university event needed a spark, who better to call? Taylor casually strolled backstage and said, "Hey, I'm thinking I'll jump on stage and sing a song." No rehearsal, no drama, just Taylor being Taylor, belting out a 2014 hit and turning the night into a pop culture milestone. This wasn't just any cameo, it was her first live performance since reclaiming her music catalog. A boss move that had Travis beaming with pride. He couldn't stop raving about how she'd just bought back her songs, calling her a mastermind who turns his events into history-making spectacles. If that doesn't scream couple goals, what does? Speaking of goals, don't miss out on more stories like this. Subscribe now and join the fun. But the romance doesn't stop there. Picture this, a Nashville rooftop, no velvet ropes, no bodyguards, just Travis Taylor, and none other than George Kittle, the NFL's touchdown king, belting out karaoke classics like they're at a college party. The trio was spotted in a scene straight out of a frat house, drinks in hand, dance moves so bad they're good. and Travis hitting high notes like he's auditioning for a boy band. Taylor was all in, hair down, probably waving a solo cup while doing some interpretive dance. Kittle, the unofficial DJ and hype man, kept the energy high, and the internet ate it up. No glitz, no filters, just three mega-famous people acting like regular folks who found a Bluetooth speaker and zero shame. Fans went nuts, calling it warm, messy, and weirdly relatable, like finding leftover pizza in the fridge. The setting wasn't some fancy Met Gala after-party, it was a dimly lit rooftop with off-key singing and pure unpolished vibes. That's what made it magic. An insider summed it up. This moment hit because it felt real, a rare glimpse of celebs being human, in a world of perfectly curated selfies. George Kittle, somehow going from gridiron star to karaoke legend, was the cherry on top of this chaotic Sunday. But while Travis and Taylor are living their rom-com dream, there's one area where Travis can't quite keep up: the bank account. Travis may have Super Bowl rings, a hit podcast on Amazon, and a new steakhouse venture with Patrick Mahomes. That sounds like a meat lover's theme park, complete with 10-foot meat displays and brass flooring designed like a football field. But even that can't touch Taylor Swift's financial empire. Her Eras tour alone raked in over $2 billion, basically the GDP of a small country, while Travis would need to catch touchdowns until he's 100 to even get close. Insiders joke that unless he drops a Grammy-winning breakup album, he's better off letting Taylor pick up the dinner tab. It's not just them either. Simone Biles, the Olympic gymnastics queen, is outturning her NFL husband Jonathan Owens by a mile. Simone's stacking up $25 million with gold medals, endorsements, and real estate deals like she's playing Monopoly on hard mode. While Jonathan's grinding away at $2 million and keeping a smile on his face, these women aren't just winning, they're outpacing their NFL partners without breaking a sweat or getting tackled. Simone's flipping through the air, Taylor's signing contracts that could fund a space mission, and Travis is designing restaurants with meat sculptures. Insiders say if Travis or Jonathan want to catch up, they'd need to drop a chart-topping single or invent the next big tech startup overnight. For now, they're just happy to ride along with their billionaire girlfriends, soaking up the glow. Travis might be flexing his Super Bowl bling and dreaming up steakhouse empires. But Taylor's the real mogul, turning every stage into a global event, every sidewalk into a red carpet, and every concert into an economic phenomenon. Not just reclaiming her musics, she's rewriting the rules of fame, love, and power, all while keeping Travis in check, from his golf course habits to his podcast confessions. Whether she's crashing his concerts or vibing on a rooftop with Kittle, Taylor's the CEO of this love story, and Travis is just thrilled to carry the bags, hit his podcast goals, and maybe invest in a few more steak knives. That's the wild, unfiltered ride of Travis and Taylor, folks, and we're just here for the show.